Okay, hopefully. Where's my friends? Where are my friends? Let me see. Hold on. I hope that I'm getting into the right. Hold on a sec. This is my wife, Overboard. I'm in the right one. Hi, Amy. You're the first one that you're the first friend that made it. Hey, Amy. Yay, you're the first one. Let me see. Let me make sure you hear me. Getting into the right. Hello. This is my wife, Overboard. I'm in the right one. Hi, Amy. You're the first. Okay, there's Murder of Crows, and there's Dookie. Okay. Why does it say? It says one waiting, and my thing is all messed up. Hold on. Here comes Colleen. You hear me? Getting into the right. Hello. Okay, now there's 18. I'm the right one. Hi, Amy. You're the first. Okay, there's Murder of Crows, and there's Dookie. Okay, there is Lori Terry. Is that Lori Terry? Hi, Lori Terry. And we have Terry Lori. No, we have Terry K. Hi, Lori Terry. Welcome. Is this your first time with us, Lori Terry? I think it's Lori Terry's first time with us. Let's pretend like we're just a normal channel chat. Colleen's there. Scooter hasn't made it over yet. Lori Terry, we're just coming over from another live. We were doing Athena Strand's trial. Now we're going to do Wife Overboard. Murder of Crows. Lori Terry, Colleen Ann, Dookie. You're not normal? Okay, then you're right where you belong. Okay. The Scooter, we've got Lori. She's not normal, so I told her she's right. She could sit right next to you. Hello, Mr. Wu. We're still missing 24 people that didn't make their way over here. Isn't that funny? Do we have to pretend we're normal? No, Terry. She said she's not normal either, so we can just be ourselves, okay? Jet Set, hi. Yeah, we don't have to worry about it, Terry. We can just be our own selves. Hi, Dookie. What happened to the guy in Hawaii? He's guilty. He's guilty, Dookie. I did it last night. He's guilty. He's guilty. He's getting sentenced on July 13th, I think it is. No, Colleen's here, Terry. And 2 Scooters right there, too. Amy's there. You fit right in. Yeah, of course. What is normal anyway, right, Colleen? It's normal to not be normal. Okay. Did you cover Caleb Flynn? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I even got the discovery on Caleb Flynn, and we did all the body cam and everything. I covered Caleb Flynn like crazy. I was on it like Flynn. I don't know what I'm saying. We're almost there. So who has been, well, we looked at this case extensively last night. Somebody, I forget who, what was it, you, Terry? Who was the person that said, Carolyn, did you look at that case? Because I had seen it in my, you watched the interview that she did yesterday. Who's that, Margaret? Which one are you talking about? You live 10 miles away from Tip City. Do you really? Oh, wow. Interesting. So, did they ever find out if he was having an affair? Because they said something, Lori Terry, about early on that he was having some kind of an affair with someone in the music department over there or something, right? And then I was like, well, they even put out a name, but it was on like social media, and it's probably true, but like the live. Yes, everybody, like the live and hype her up. You're curious too? Yeah. But let me tell you something. Somebody said, like, oh, did you see this? Yeah, they arrested him last night. I know it happened. We were right here, Margaret. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy is guilty. And then they're like, I'm like, they arrested him. But yeah, it sounds crazy. I couldn't make out a dang thing. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I just sit there. But yeah, it's crazy. But anyway, but I find it interesting because how in depth they went. But anyway, this guy, they were sailing. Let's just get this. They're from Michigan, so they live kind of where Scooter lives, but not really. They bought a sailboat down in Texas, and then they sailed it back to Michigan, and then apparently for the last 4 years, they have been on this sailboat just sailing around the world, and they have a TikTok, a YouTube channel, an Instagram. We took a look at that last night, an Instagram and a Facebook. And their last name is Hooker. Okay, so it's sailing with the, what is it? Sailing with the Hookers? I think that's, and their YouTube channel only had like 300 subscribers yesterday. Well, we checked it last night. It had 600. Their Instagram was, people, of course, after the fact, they're all writing comments over there to him and stuff about killing his wife and all that, even though he's presumed innocent, right? Allegedly killing his wife. So what happened was they said the daughter of the wife, that apparently the couple's been married for 20 years, okay? Couple's been married for 20 years, and I hate that. I demand more hypes from YouTube. Yeah, tell them. So yeah, Hooker, right? So they got this boat, and if you look, this is what I mean. Like if you look at their social media, oh, they're painting the decks and everything's great. And there's, she made something like, she did say something like, we painted the decks and we're still alive or something like that, and we're still together. But anyway, we looked at some other pictures, and you see this dinghy that has I guess it has a glass bottom, because they have pictures where they're looking through this glass bottom dinghy. And he's got pictures of them sitting on it, but he says it was night. Okay, why are they going out in a freaking dinghy at night on a rough sea? He said it was rough. Now, nobody ever verified if the water was rough. But if the water was rough, here's what I say, okay? If it was, if he waited till the water was rough, this is what is good as alibi. He thinks he's so smart. You could tell this guy thinks he's so smart. Let's say he saw that, okay, oh, wow, the water's going to be rough that night. That's the night. That's it. And whether he really went out on the dinghy, okay, because what he said is they were out on the dinghy, and she got tossed overboard. And of course he didn't jump in after her, right? And he said she had the key and the motor turned off. And he couldn't turn it back on, so he couldn't zoom after her. And he said he had a paddle, and he saw her swimming to shore, and he apparently threw a life preserver at her. Okay? So then he said he lost sight of her when she was swimming to shore. And it took him all night to get home. I think he said he got it back to the, back to the boat at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And he didn't call the daughter for 24 hours to tell her that her mother was missing. Now, the daughter had just spent time with them at the end of February. She was out there on the boat with them. Then the daughter said, look, I don't want to start a bunch of trouble, but I want my mother's death investigated because there has been issues. Now, apparently this guy said he was going to choke her out and throw her overboard. So the The wind was 20 miles and the sand was not that rough. Okay. But I don't even think, Margaret, that he killed her that night. Like, I want to know, when is the last time anyone saw her? Did someone see them in that dinghy? And if they did see them in that dinghy, okay, then he did it. But I think he tossed her overboard. Maybe he knocked her in the head first. Whatever. And then maybe he did stay out there a long time and paddle to shore to make this sound good, right? And but it's very possible he killed her at another time and made up this whole dinghy thing. So we're going to look at this because I've been transcribing and I haven't been able to catch up on the new news for today. But let me show you, and I'll show you some stuff because I want to do some digging on this couple here. Lynette Hooker is her name. And let's see what we got. Now look, they've got some new news now. They said the woman missing in the Bahamas was previously arrested after domestic violence incident involving her husband. In 2015, Lynette and Brian Hooker gave sharply different accounts of an alleged domestic assault that led to her arrest. Okay. And they actually have a video of them in the dinghy. You know, and we showed you one on the shore, yeah. Okay, so we got some new stuff going on here now. More than a decade before Lynette vanished during a boating trip in the Bahamas last weekend, she and her husband gave sharply different accounts of a night in Michigan that ended with her arrest. In a 2015 police report from Kentwood, Michigan, there's a glimpse into the couple's relationship. Their daughter has described the relationship as volatile. On Wednesday, Brian Hooker was arrested by the Royal Bahamas Police Force in connection with his wife's disappearance. And I heard, let me see, his lawyer said the arrest came after he told police that Lynette fell overboard with the boat keys during a dinghy ride near Elbow Cay on Saturday night. He said he had to paddle for hours to get to Marsh Harbor Boatyard early Sunday. Brian's attorney, Terrell Butler, said her client denies any wrongdoing and was arrested after cooperating with authorities in an hours-long interview. I want to see that so bad. She described the development as shocking. Just shocking. Butler said Thursday that her client told her that he felt that... said yesterday that her client told her that he fell overboard as he was taken into custody. They took him to his vessel, the Soulmate, and he alleges that while he was attempting to follow the officer's instruction while being handcuffed and holding a change of clothes in his hand, he fell overboard and had to be rescued. And during the whole ordeal, he received injury to his knee. The U.S. Coast Guard opened a criminal investigation. And U.S. law enforcement source said Thursday that the Royal Bahamas Police has officially requested U.S. assistance in the case. Lynette Hooker's daughter, Carly Aylesworth, has questioned Brian Hooker's account of her mother's disappearance. And she said, and I quote, "I hope this is just a freak accident, but I just have a hard time believing it at the moment. It's hard to see the people you've grown up with and care about possibly doing something like this. I just want to know the truth." The February 2015 report describes the spouses accusing each other of assault, though only Lynette Hooker spent a night in county jail. Uh-oh, Lynette, what happened? She was arrested on charges of assault and battery, simple assault, though the warrant was denied after insufficient evidence as to who started the assault. Brian Hooker was intoxicated, and he had blood coming from his nose. According to the Michigan police report, he told police his wife, who he said was also drunk, had struck him in the face multiple times. So we knew alcohol was involved, right? We knew alcohol was involved. At the time, Brian said his wife believed a person named Jacob Hooker and another person, whose name was redacted from the report, were locked in an upstairs room and fooling around. Uh-oh. I wonder if that was her daughter. It was not immediately clear who Jacob Hooker is and how he's related to the couple. Police stated they tried to contact Jacob Hooker and the other person after the event, but the pair had already left the home. When police tried calling both of them, neither answered. Brian said his wife tried to open the door of the locked room and that he went upstairs to calm her down. Just calm down, honey. And then, which was when she hit him in the face 4 to 5 times. I guess she wasn't calmed down, right? 4 to 5 times. Calm down, honey. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. He stated he has never been hit like that in a long time. He started to cry and became emotional. Oh my goodness. Police wrote in the report that officers contacted a witness who said she heard Lynette Hooker upstairs causing a commotion. She said she saw Brian go upstairs and return several minutes later with a bloody nose. I'm sorry. This whole thing just sounds crazy, right? Where are you going? I'm going to go up to calm her down. Do. Bam, 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 bam. Then he comes down with a bloody nose. The witness declined Thursday to comment on the 2015 incident, including about how she knows the couple. The report says Lynette was highly intoxicated on the night of the incident. When police brought her downstairs to ask her what had happened, she said Brian had hit her in the forehead. Maybe that's how he calmed her down. I don't know, and that's why she hit him. She said that her children had locked themselves in a room upstairs and that she was trying to get in, which is when she and her husband... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. This is crazy. Okay, now these are her children, she said. So Jacob Hooker... Okay, I'm so lost. Does she have a child with this guy? Or is this her daughter and his son? I don't know. She said that her children had locked themselves in a room upstairs and that she was trying to get in, which is when she said her husband choked her and punched her one time. This is great. According to the police report, officers saw Brian Hooker's red, swollen, and bloody nose, but said that Lynette had no visible injuries. An attorney for the couple at the time said that the attorney-client privilege applies to this case and he's not at liberty to opine about it. According to the daughter and stepdaughter, the couple had a history of not getting along, especially when they drink. It was not immediately clear whether the couple had been drinking on the Saturday night boat trip. You know what? Listen to me. And my son said it to me tonight. Okay? Because I said, we were talking about them on the way home, and I said, you know, they have a YouTube channel, they have this, and it looks all great. They do these travel things. And he goes, Mom, almost all of those people that do those travel things got really bad problems. And I said, it's probably because they're in such close proximity to one another, and they, you know, like, I mean, he can't say everybody, but I guess I don't know who I didn't question him on who he's thinking about, but there's been, you know, a few cases, right? But they're in like tiny little campers and tiny little homes and going around, and it's like, you know, cabin fever and this and that. and you're together all the time and you can't get away from each other, and right, so it's could be crazy. Even if you have a really good relationship, it could be crazy. Anyway, then you add that you're alcoholics, or you're, I don't know, have a problem with alcohol, because if you're mean and everything on alcohol and you're angry to each other and you're fighting, the last place, would you ever, okay, if you and your spouse are drinking and you're drinking, and every time you're drinking, all you're doing is fighting, would you want to be on a boat with this guy for 4 years? That just like seems like a recipe for disaster, right? Because like, where are you going to go? Like, where are you going, Lynette? In the ocean? Yeah. Okay. I mean, like, I don't know. It's crazy. Okay. Anyway. So she said they had a history of not getting along, drinking alcohol, and okay. She doesn't know whether they were drinking Saturday. She noted that they were both experienced on the water and they'd been sailing for more than a decade. They started with a small 2-person sailboat, and then they moved to a larger vessel that they bought in Texas, which was called the Soulmate. She said that her mother was unlikely to just fall overboard, noting that she spoke briefly with her stepfather after the incident, who sounded monotone and relaxed. She said that he provided the same account he gave the police. Now, Brian Hooker wrote Wednesday morning on Facebook that he is heartbroken over the recent boat accident in unpredictable seas. And see, here's the problem, okay? He is putting too much in here. He doesn't even know it. This is like, I tell you, someday I want to take emails. I want to take emails and I want to show you. Because I've had a lot of people stab me in the back and stuff, okay? And they write emails that give them away, okay? Because they're already defending themselves before they'll go, and I'm not showing this email to anyone. And it's like, who's asking you that? Why are you already have a defense? You know what I mean? And, there's so many tells in emails and stuff. If you just know how, or when people, you've done things nice for them, and then all of a sudden they're going to stab you in the back, so you become nothing to them. So then they still want to pretend with you. So they're saying like, oh, but the wording's changed. So it's not like what you did nice for them. It's like, they change it, and you can just read it, and it's right there, and they don't even realize how obvious it is. It's crazy, but there's so many that put a defense out there that they don't even need, or like you didn't even tell them about, okay? And they're like, oh, please, don't show this to anyone, and I'm not sharing it with anyone either. Okay. Anyway. This is what this guy did, okay? He did exactly that. Here's the post he writes on Facebook. That he's heartbroken over the recent boat accident in unpredictable seas and high winds. What are you putting unpredictable seas and high winds? That's because he's guilty conscience, okay? That caused my beloved Lynette, to fall from our small dinghy. Who puts all this near Elbow Cay in the Bahamas? Come on. Most people, like going through something like that, if they even went to Facebook and something, they'd probably just write heartbroken, and then people have to say, what's the matter? Are you okay? They're not going to sit there and write this big, long freaking thing about, oh my gosh. And if they wrote something, it would be like, oh my gosh, Lynette's gone. He's put his defense out there. Later that day, he was arrested in the Bahamas. His lawyer said he denied any wrongdoing and rejected the claims made by the stepdaughter. He has been cooperating with the relevant authorities as part of an ongoing investigation. Okay, so now we have that prior DV. Let's see what else we have. He's 58 and she's 55. But he's got a shifty look up. He's got a shifty eye look, doesn't he? And he looks really different in a lot of the pictures. I think when people look so different in a lot of pictures, it's crazy. And here's the dinghy that she fell out of, okay? And they actually have a video of her in this dinghy. And you know what? You see how he's sitting way overboard? It doesn't seem like this is such a, an unstable boat the way that they're sitting. So like, oh, she just bounced out, trounced out, she tossed out, it tossed her out. Yeah, and so why didn't you get out of there, buddy, and hold on to the dinghy and go get her? Come on. Look, oh my gosh. Jack, I'll never let go. Whoops. Okay. Now, here's the other thing that we were reading yesterday. Lynette's daughter from the previous relationship said that her mother and stepdad had a history of not getting along, especially when they drank. And she said she recalled Brian's temper, recalling how he previously choked Lynette and threatened to throw her overboard. So there's that. They haven't found her yet, but they can focus all of their efforts in a smaller area, and they're still out there searching today. Oh, this is I guess who wrote this? Oh, here's the message he left her. Listen to this. This is the voicemail he left her. Hello, honey. I just got a call from Hopetown Volunteer Fire and Rescue, and they found a flotation device that I threw to Mom when she fell overboard. So there's that. They haven't found her yet, but they can now focus all their efforts in a smaller area, and they're still out there searching today. So I just wanted to update you, let you know. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Wow. Okay, and the husband took a tumble off a police boat while he was being transported by cops in the Bahamas. He claims he suffered knee pain after he was rescued. Brian Hooker, who had said he was 58, he's 59. That's right, they changed his age, 59. Brian Hooker, 59, fell overboard off the police boat while handcuffed Wednesday. And isn't it amazing? They were able to get him, and he fell off the police boat, right? But the wife just disappeared out of sight. So anyway, while he was handcuffed, a day after he was arrested in connection with his wife's disappearance, he was wearing a life vest. He floundered in the water. Floundered. He was floundering. Was that a flounder? No, that's Brian. He was floundering in the water until the police hauled him back. Oh, I hope they have body cam of that, please. He was floundering in the water until the police hauled him back onto the boat. Rough waters rocked the boat, knocking Brian over the edge. Isn't that ironic, right? Isn't that ironic? It was like, they were in rough waters. He was knocked over the boat. He was handcuffed, but they were able to get to him, right? Yes. Rough waters rocked the boat, knocking Brian over the edge while he was handcuffed and unable to hold on. Don't rock the boat, baby. Okay. Brian hasn't been charged with anything yet, but he is the sole suspect in the 55-year-old Michigan's mom's disappearance after her heartbroken daughter raised concern. He was interviewed by police twice as a witness and questioned a third time as a suspect. Okay. So what do you guys think? Do you think he's innocent here and they got the wrong guy? It was just an accident. What do you think? What do you guys think? I'm back here. I'm looking at the chat now. Let's see. Lori says, why not just get a divorce? Yeah, why not, right? Lori Terry, oh, no doubt. Insurance. I think somebody said insurance. And somebody said probably a girlfriend. Her mother was a very good swimmer, so I think you're absolutely right, Carolyn. That's what I was thinking. He knocked her out, tossed her overboard. Let's see. Don't treat Bling like a side chick, Scooter. Listen to Dookie. Stop treating me like the side chick. Not nice. Okay. Let's see. Colleen says Marines have to pass an extensive water test, so he is lying. Yeah, the daughter said yesterday that I watched her interview that he is a former Marine. Yes, Jen. And the daughter said that he choked his own daughter when she was 12 years old and would not. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to look at that now. He's choking a lot of people, right? Get over here. I'm going to choke you with my. It's not funny. But sometimes we have to find, we deal with this stuff, and sometimes we insert humor into this stuff, and that's the way we do it because it's a coping mechanism. But it just reminds me of Homer Simpson and Bart, when he's always choking Bart. Okay. It just sounds crazy. Not nice, right? Yeah. So he's a choker. Like that's his go-to? Well, you little, yeah. Why? Let's see. He's choking his 12-year-old daughter? Not nice, mister. You don't choke people. Okay, let's see. Let me see. I want to call him Bruce, but his name is Brian. That's my dog's name. That she was so flippant in court today. Brian Hooker chokes his 12-year-old daughter. Okay, let's see. There's history of him choking her out. Brian arrested. Okay, Lynette missing. Okay, Carly Aylesworth and Lynette Hooker's daughter has allegedly. Hold on, let's read this now. Okay, it says Carly Aylesworth, Lynette Hooker's daughter, has alleged that Brian Hooker has a history of choking one of his children and Lynette. 11 investigations found this court record which shows Brian Hooker was acquitted of child abuse by a Kentwood jury in 2006. So they're also reporting that Lynette was arrested in 2015. We already know about that one. The police reports describe, okay, we got that. So he was, what did they say though? He was cleared, right? Of child abuse. He was acquitted of child abuse. Someone said, let's hear from Brian Hooker's ex-wife from a previous marriage. Someone said, I have to wonder if the daughter has ill feelings towards her stepdad. If he is guilty, I hope justice is served. But if not, he has one heck of a fight on his hands to prove his innocence. Their past will make that hard to prove. I'm also curious as to why the both of them were not wearing life jackets. As seasoned boaters, they should have known better. They get comfortable on the water. Okay, here's somebody else. I live on the coast, and we often boat in the intercoastal and ocean. For people not familiar with ocean boating, I think his story is completely possible given that they were drinking and the small size of the dinghy. I know younger, stronger people who have fallen off sturdier boats. And I've been in currents at mid-tide that were so strong that they have taken swimmers away, so that we've had to start the boat to go get them. I almost lost my dog one time. The questions that need to be answered to see if the story holds up is, where was the tide in its cycle? Ebb or flood? High or low? At the time they left the restaurant, yeah, and I want to see the video from the restaurant that she was really there. What is the tide like at that point of its cycle, at the exact location where this occurred? Was it ripping through there, or was it slack tide? Did Lynette regularly drive the dinghy? The driver usually wears the kill cord, not the passenger. Did she regularly wear the kill cord when she did drive it? Often it takes a tragedy like this before people start to wear it. I did not until a friend was thrown from the boat and injured. But I also rarely drive the boat. My husband does. Given their social media presence, I bet these things can be determined by looking at photos and videos. Why weren't cell phones used? Were there paddles on board? Is that how we paddled ashore? Did they always have paddles on the dinghy? Most people would not take paddles if there was a motor, especially in a boat so small. The presence of paddles could indicate premeditation. But again, social media might be able to prove that they usually had or did not have paddles. I don't know if he's innocent or guilty, but I hate when people jump to conclusions online. Uh-oh. She hates us. Okay, no. There are people who care about both of them, who see what the commenters see. I just want to put out there that this story is possible. Whether or not it holds up will be determined by investigators. Okay, so somebody said, hey, there's a photo on a previous day of Brian with both hands on a beer, Lynette with a beer in her lap, a 360 camera in one hand, and the other hand driving the dinghy. So she was 100% did drive that dinghy sometime. Just for clarity, a 360 camera is designed to be on a pole, and the camera automatically takes the pole out of the shot. So you will see her hand, but not the pole. Could this be foul play? 100%. Could this actually be the accident that he claims? Also 100%. Okay. Then someone says, go look at where they left and where they arrived. When you see it, it's hard to believe she just disappeared somehow in between. Okay, someone said, I had all these questions as well. We also spent a lot of time cruising on our sailboat. I feel like the police are going to need some advice from experienced cruisers to know what is normal and not normal here and know the questions to ask. Yeah, I'm sure the police need your help, honey. You better get on the horn and call them. Okay, don't. Let's see. Current and wind going in different directions. Wind 15 miles per hour. Wow, good info. They should interview you. Wonder what her autopsy revealed. They found her? Not that I know of, but once they do, the plot thickens. He was acquitted. Guess that is irrelevant to this case, as is her arrest. A little strange. The daughter already has a GoFundMe. What do you mean already? She's got a funeral expenses already. She was asking for funds to help with the search or to use the funds to help bury her. She would only have access to the life insurance policy if she was listed as the beneficiary of the policy. Otherwise, she wouldn't get a cent of it. Let's see. And if her mom was a member of certain clubs and has Aflac, she'll want to find out. She needs to find out the lawyer used for the life insurance to meet and discuss the death benefit for the funeral and burial, so she knows if it's all covered. No body, no burial costs, says someone. I don't know, insurance policies could be written like that. Very interesting. I'm not sure, but she should check into things ASAP. She could have a will specifying certain things be paid. And if he's the beneficiary and not found guilty, I'm thinking he'd cover it. I think with so many unknowns right now, it's too soon to mention funeral expenses on a GoFundMe. And unless she knows she's hired a detective, a lawyer, people may question the GoFundMe account. That's why I mentioned her looking into things to know and be prepared, or wait to see. But they said she's trying to do a search. If he's released and found guilty, he hasn't been charged, just question him. In an interview, she mentioned wanting to find her mom to have closure, but it's early on to have closure. She'll have some peace when her mom's found, but not have closure for a while. Who benefits from the GoFundMe? Is she using it to get an attorney? According to her daughter, her mom just updated her life insurance policy 6 months ago, which should cover her death. Praying for Lynette's family. Hold on a second, I got to get into something over here. Okay. Let's see what they're saying. Police in the Bahamas. What else is going on here? Oh, Brian Hooker. Hold on. Oh, he more than that. He wrote, I am heartbroken over the recent boat accident in unpredictable seas and high winds that caused my beloved Lynette to fall from our small dinghy near Elbow Cay in the Bahamas. Despite desperate attempts to reach her, the winds and current drove us further apart. We continue to search for her, and that is my sole focus. Our family is deeply grateful for the Bahamian people's assistance, especially that of the Hopetown Volunteer Fire and Rescue, Royal Bahamas Police Force, Royal Bahamas Defense Force, and the U.S. Coast Guard, who have worked tirelessly in an ongoing effort to bring Lynette back to us. Thank you to everyone for keeping Lynette in your thoughts and for your support of our family during this difficult time. Okay, and then someone has a text message from, I guess, his brother. Did we just see y'all on the news? ABC World News said Lynette fell off the boat? Fell off the boat? And yes, brother, I'm afraid so. Off the dinghy in some choppy seas on the way back to the sailboat. The wind blew me away from her, and she swam towards the sailboat. I thought she said she swam towards the shore. And we lost sight of each other pretty quickly. And he didn't say anything about the keys. He didn't say a dang thing about the keys. He says, we lost sight of each other pretty quickly, and it was just about sundown. I drifted away and tried to paddle with one oar for the next 7 hours until I washed up behind the shore of the next island over and was able to get some help finally. We are all still searching. A lot is going on right now, but I thank you for checking on us. Being on the news is a huge burden. And I just had my first ever news organization call me a few minutes ago. Being on the news is a huge burden. What the heck is this guy? You're in our prayers. Then he says, thank you, friend. I thought that your brother. Our family is in hell right now. Search and Rescue just called. Said they searched a bunch of areas today. And no joy. No joy. They're going to be something tomorrow, but a storm is coming on Wednesday, he says. Crazy cakes. Let's see. Lynette Hooker's husband declines to answer questions as the search for her continues. Brian Hooker, Lynette Hooker's husband, told police that his wife fell overboard. But wait a second. He's walking with some woman and he's refusing to answer. Look at that. Sunday, Hooker, who has not been accused of any wrongdoing, declined to answer questions. Wow. Let's see. Police in Bahamas are searching for a woman. Let's see. His name is Brian Hooker. He has retained a lawyer. It has also been confirmed the Coast Guard is involved. Okay. Lynette and Brian Hooker have been documenting their sailing adventures on social media for years. Brian says Lynette fell out of the dinghy. Lynette's daughter have spoken. Her mom and stepdad have had several physical altercations. The daughters are worried for their mother. Where is Lynette Hooker? Okay. In Carly's interview earlier today, she mentions a unique system she used to see her stepfather's Brian's path the night of her mother Lynette's disappearance. She has turned this information into law enforcement. She describes the path seems to match what his story is. However, the weather description does not. Carly believes there is a probability her stepfather hurt Lynette 2 years prior to this accident, which resulted in her mother not being found as of today. The AIS system provides screens similar to this one. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Lynette. Let me see. I've got to do something real fast. Let me do this one. Hang on a minute, guys. I'll be right there. Thank you, Dookie. Then have it. What are you having, Dookie? Be nice. What are you sick about? What do you have? Wait, tell me what you have. What do you have? Scooter needs a timeout? You sent me a Cash App? Okay, hold on. Let me check. Thank you, Dookie. I'll check. What happened? What happened, Scooter? Why are you sick? Who got you sick? What do you got? What are you sick with? Aw, Dookie said, sorry, Scooter. See? What are you sick with, Scooter? What's Scooter sick with? What does Scooter have now? Because she was around a bunch of sick people, right? And then she got sick. That's what she said, I think. Okay, let me check. Dookie says, hold on, Dookie, let me get my phone. Because sometimes, like when Mr. Wu sends it, I don't get notified at first. Hold on, let me check. Then we'll play you a song, Dookie. Hold on. I'm getting my shoe on. I'm changing my shoes. Okay. Let's see. Let us see here. cash. Cash, cash, cash. Hold on. Dookie, I don't see anything. You punking me? I don't see anything. Check that you sent it to the right number. Oh, okay. I thought you were punking me. Oh, okay. Thank you, Dookie. What is Scooter sick with? Can somebody answer what Scooter's sick with? What do you have, Scooter? Scooter. She won't tell us what she's sick with. Hi, pretty girl. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Heart. Heart can't figure out how to hype me. She has no children with this man? Margaret, you're right on the case. I wish there was a rhyme for your name, like, you know how they have like Chase on the case or something? What rhymes with Margaret? Not much. Can't say Marge on the case or Margaret. I don't know. She's got swollen glands and aches and pains. Well, that's not good, Scooter. That's not good at all. Who got you sick? Apple or Lexi? Or Dave? You better start taking your vitamins. You better start taking your vitamin C. Margaret rhymes with Margaret. Yeah, but I wanted a better name, like, you know, hey, we've got Margaret on the beat, you know. Oh, look at that, Nora Woods. Margaret is on target. See, murder? Nora, you got it. Wow, Margaret. Wow, Nora, that was fast. Margaret is on target. Tell me my favorite Bible verse. Well, first of all, I don't have favorites. Mr. Wu knows that. Some of the ones that I like would be, which ones do I like the best? I can do all things through, that God who strengthens me, right? But I like the one, the plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you a hope in a future. I don't have the numbers offhand if that's what you want. Also, numbers, I can give you 6, 24, 26 that I always say, may the Lord bless you and protect you and give you his peace. That's number 6, 24, 26 if you want that one. But there's a lot I have around. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I've had to rely on that a lot. that He works everything together for our good, though, you know, for us to prosper, to give us a future. I can do all things through God who strengthens me. What else? I have called you by name. You are mine. Just a lot of them. I have them. Faith, hope, and love. The greatest of these is love. You're not an expert, but you're learning the good book. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. There's so many. I'm trying to see where my what do I? Let me see. Is this my? I actually, hang on a minute. I actually, look what I have right here that I have. Look at this. We can pick some from here. This is the one I have showing right now in there. Pleasant words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and health to the bones. Proverbs 6:24. And then I have, hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all wrongs. Proverbs 10:22. Okay. Understanding is a fountain of life to one who has it, but the punishment of fools is their folly. Stay away from a foolish man, for you won't find knowledge on his lips. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. That's a good one to remember. Whoever digs a pit shall fall into it. Whoever rolls a stone, it will come back to him. Every prudent man acts from knowledge, but a fool exposes folly. The thoughts of the righteous are just, but the advice of the wicked is deceitful. You read Proverbs? Yeah, these are all Proverbs. These are all Proverbs. Discretion will watch over you. Understanding will keep you. Hear instruction and be wise. Don't refuse it. Wisdom is better than rubies. So as to turn your ear to wisdom and apply your heart to understanding. Yeah. Trust in God. I'm going to put this one on the front now. Trust in God with all your heart and don't lean on your own understanding. Yeah. I'm not, yeah. You don't have to be an expert who's, nobody has to. Blessed are those who keep my ways. What is this? The prospect of the righteous is joy. Thank you, Dookie. Okay, I'm going to put this one out here first. Okay, so we'll put that one there. Now I've got that one over there. And I put a starfish on top of that. And a sand dollar. And a sand dollar is very, you should read the legend of the sand dollar there and what's inside there. Okay. Stay over there, Scooter. Amy says, I don't want to catch that. How did Scooter end up getting that? Look above. I am looking above. What am I looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for, Scooter. What am I looking for, Scooter? So anyway, so what do you guys think? Is there anybody here? Does anybody here think this husband had nothing to do with it? Hart probably does think that, because she always plays devil's advocate. Hart, you don't think he had anything to do with it? Probably not. You don't think he had anything to do with it? Hold on a minute. I got to check something that was really important that I forgot to do something. I don't want to get in trouble. Do not reply. Uh-oh. Why? That scared me for a second. What is this about? I'm looking for, I asked somebody for something and they didn't answer me here. That's not nice. Maybe they did. I have to go on the next page. At least they're not hounding me. Okay, so tell me if anybody, I want to know if anybody thinks that this might be not, you might have nothing to do with it. Just let me know. You might have nothing to do with it. Okay. All right, let me know. Let me know if he has nothing to do with it. Let me know, please. Okay. You think he's guilty. Okay, Hart. Usually you play the devil's advocate a lot of times. Does anybody think that he is not guilty? And don't be scared. We're not going to make fun of you or go like this. Ha, 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 ha. We're not going to do that. We're not doing that. Where's our new Terry? New Terry, Lori Terry. Where is she? You didn't leave us already, Lori Terry, did you? Lori Terry, you did not leave us, did you? How would they prove something like this, though? Well, maybe with some camera. Maybe she really, what was she really at the restaurant with him? Did she really leave with him? Yada, yada, yada. You know? I don't know. So, what are we doing? Who thinks, does anybody think that he is not guilty? We don't have anybody here that thinks this man is not guilty? No one? Okay. All right, let's see what else is going on. Now, I remember I was tired before. I was yawning. I was almost actually falling asleep. You know, yesterday, gosh, I thought I fell asleep in the middle of that. When I was on talking to you guys about that court thing, I said something wacko, and I said, did I fall asleep for a minute? I hope not. Now I have a second wind. I have a second wind. 3 victims identified in a deadly house explosion. What happened there? New voicemail reveals, okay, we got the voicemail from what he said to her. Florida woman who posed as a nurse, treated more than 4,400 patients without a license, avoids jail time. Nancy Guthrie's memorial partially taken down due to HOA concerns. See? Maybe that HOA. Uh-oh, somebody threatened Pope Leo. Not nice. Another mysterious NASA death. A house-size asteroid is heading towards Earth tonight, guys. What you need to know. Pima County Police demand that a reporter leave Nancy Guthrie's neighborhood as they revisit her home. What is that about? What is that about? Who is Connor? On April 9th, law enforcement returned to Nancy Guthrie's home. A detective confronted reporter Connor McCrory at the scene and said, "You need to leave this neighborhood and not come back. This is an active investigation." Police then followed him by vehicle out of the Catalina foothills area. Wow. So did they throw Brian Enton out too? Earlier in the day, a drone was observed hovering outside the residence. It comes after a mystery man claimed he saw Nancy 5 days ago. Yeah, okay. Who is that guy? I don't know. I've never even heard of that person. I don't know who that is. What? Threat, what? Neighbor fatally shoots alleged gunman after 2 women shot in domestic dispute. Oh boy. He hit a wolf with a snowmobile. He brought it into a bar and killed it. And he won't serve prison time. What? Philadelphia parking garages collapse. Leave 1 dead and 2 missing. Oh gosh. Daughters of woman found dead by a roadside spent hours waiting for airport reunion that never happened. Diddy asks for an immediate release in an appeal hearing. Yeah? Utah mom on the phone with 911 when her husband shot and killed her in a murder-suicide. Oh my goodness. Police issue an update after horror. New York City house fire killed family, including 3-year-old boy. Oh, I guess that the ship The spaceship, the rocket ship is coming down tomorrow. Oh gosh. Can't take that stuff. They have a problem with the bathroom or something. Did you hear that? Sheriff Nano's issues fiery 5-word warning. Okay. So, yeah, that's craziness. Barbara Eden is 94, you guys. North Carolina husband allegedly stabs his housekeeper. Wife's 911 call. What? Oh, Love on the Spectrum. I don't watch that. Abby and David, if you watch that, they're splitting up after 5 years together. I don't watch that. Groom arrested. Gosh, this fellow is so young. After allegedly killing a friend during his bachelor party. I have to do my reaction videos. Well, I've got to wait till those guys go live. There should be weather, I don't know. They have doing weather stations right now and something. I've got to find one. Okay. FBI warns about foreign apps in your data. Okay, let me see. Nick. So this is something let me see if they have, I want to see if they have any camera from them being in that restaurant of that. Let me see. Is there video of Lynette Hooker in the restaurant? Let's see. First responders in the Bahamas say they're actively searching. Lynette went missing. Okay, great. Come on, do they have any... I just want to know if they have any video. Like, who's the last person that really physically saw her? Okay, let me see. Oh, her mother is still alive. Her mother is still alive. Listen to this one. Lynette Hooker's mother, Darlene Hamlet, told the AP late Wednesday that she was glad to hear about the arrest, but she declined further comment, saying she was seeking more information. Earlier on Wednesday, she said she wanted to hear more from her son-in-law about how her daughter disappeared. The couple had been married for more than 20 years, and they lived in Olmsted, Michigan. Online records gave Brian Hooker's age as 58, and the reason for the discrepancy wasn't immediately clear, because he's 59. I'm going to be interested in what he says because I haven't heard from him in almost 2 days, says his mother. See, why would he be avoiding her? Okay? Come on, he's got a guilty conscience and he knows the mother's going to see right through it. With her spidey senses, she's going to know. And while on a 6-hour drive back home from the Bahamian consulate in Miami, where she secured a passport so she can fly to the Caribbean nation soon, our family grew up on water. And so Lynette, her whole life has been near lakes, on boats, sailing and swimming. It would be a miracle if she's rescued, but I'm still counting on one. Okay, let's see. The U.S. Coast Guard has joined, but who said they were at a restaurant? Someone said that. Let's see. American couple chasing retirement dreams in the Bahamas, boating mystery. Now here it's saying they were unexperienced as a friend. Get out of here. They didn't say they were unexperienced. Here's another picture of them in the dinghy. This looks like look, this looks like it's cold. I wouldn't want to be in a dinghy at this time. They look like that's like freezy. That doesn't look nice. That looks choppy and not nice. But you know what? You see the stickers on that dinghy on this one, they're nice and new. And I think that other picture, they're like all faded out. Uh-oh, what happened? What happened to my picture? That's not nice. That's not nice at all. Hold on a minute. What happened to my picture? Oh, come on. You're dumb. You're being stupid.
Bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event. Take the road trip you've been dreaming of with an efficient new Honda.
Stupid. You're stupid. Okay, let's see here. Let me get a picture. I was really looking at that picture of her in the dinghy, and then that's not nice. I think I bet I can find more information on social media posts. You know what I mean? Hold on a second. A lot of times in these early investigations, that's why you listen to these trials. You know they're trying they really. Let's see. That's the other dinghy picture. Oh, wait, here, what is this? Yes, brother. How did they get his text message here? Who got this out? Thank you, friend. Our family is in hell right now. Search and Rescue just called and said they had searched a bunch of areas and still no joy. They are going back out tomorrow, but a storm is coming Wednesday. Please keep us informed. If I can do anything, let us know ASAP. I know the pressure on you is hard. I'm praying hard, and if you need to talk or anything, just let me know. Do you have a place to stay on the island, or are you staying on the boat? Anyway, I can help. Please talk. Good morning, Daniel. I thank you for your reaching out and supporting us. I got the boat back to the Marsh Harbor yesterday after the department brought me back. My dinghy, I'm on a mooring, but at a place called, I don't know yet, I can't read the rest of that. You can't read the rest of it. Okay, let's see. I mean, some of the pictures of him, yeah, I know you can, your hair can get in stuff, windblown and all that, but it's so weird. He looks like a guy I know over here is like 6'6", but the guy I know is always smiling. He's got a perpetual smile on, but he looks kind of like him, but he's older. But oh, look at this. What is that? Oh no, that looks like AI. All right, let's see. Brian Hooker. What does that say? A flash in the water after Lynette Hooker vanished. A fisherman near Hopetown witnessed something strange. Uh-oh. Did he shoot her? Did he shoot her? A flash in the water? Or is that fake news? Police have just found the last photo. Oh no, that's a faker station. I can't handle like faker stations. This is the picture I said it looks so cold. Here, I'm trying to get it back up again. Now here, let's see. This one. It looks terribly cold. And look, they're like strapped in, right? What are these straps on they have on here? They're like, look at that, right? Isn't she like strapped into that thing? What is that? And they're sitting on life, like those flotation devices. Is that what he threw out at her? I threw out your mother's flotation device. I don't know. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Let's see here. And there's another picture of them and what happened on the boat. Okay, let's see. He's got some shifty eyes, okay? I look around the eyes and some things like, and Gia will always say this because I call this person, there's a person we know, it's got crazy eyes, and now she sees the crazy eyes. If you see crazy eyes, remember that, oh my gosh, Curb Your Enthusiasm with the crazy eyes? Crazy Eye Killer, remember that one? Yeah. You can see when somebody has crazy eyes. There are crazy eyes. Don't you know people that there's certain people that if somebody told you, oh my gosh, you know, blah, 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 what they did, you'd be like, yeah, I know people like that. It was just a matter of time. Yeah. And a lot of them have either, well, crazy eyes or something, but there are crazy eyes. You just know somebody, even if they've not acted out or anything, you just know they have a horrendous temper. You know they have a horrendous temper. There's just some things you pick up on. Especially the ones that really try to hold it in, like when they're, and then you just know, like they're explosive. Okay, let's see. They were on that dinghy a lot, so I don't understand. And she's on that dinghy and it's cold and she's got a jacket on and everything like that. Come on. And she didn't fall off. I think if she fell off, she had some help falling off, you know? Did he have a firearm? I don't know. Here's another picture of them on the dinghy. Get over there. Get over there. Okay, let me see what you said. Uh-oh, who put something in here? Dookie, you put a super chat in here? Oh, wow, Dookie. Thank you. Let me play you a super chat song. Hang on. Hang on. Thank you so much. Let's see. Play you a super chat song. That's so generous. Thank you, Dookie. Thank you, thank you. Let me hear. Here you go. Right? Yes. Thank you, Dookie.
Whoa, super chat, look at you. Sending love, we see it too. Thank you, around the shining bright. Mommy ramblings love tonight. Lights are glowing, hearts are true. Every word we feel with you.
Okay. Thank you, Dookie. Thank you, thank you. That was very sweet. Oh, there's Lori Terry. Hi. I Seeker Philippians. New King James. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Yes, thank you. We have that on a lot of plaques. I think my mind is mush tonight. Let's see. Oh, look, I can reply on a super chat. Look at that. That's so nice. Let me see. Thanks so very... Oh, hold on a minute. Thanks so very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Hi, I was looking for you, Terry. I thought you left us already. I was going to say, not nice. Hi, Seeker. How are you? How's everybody doing? I can't believe it's 26, you guys. 3:26, you guys. What did you miss? What did you miss? That was quick. Yeah, I know, right? Well, we can play another song. You want to play another song? You want to play the song where Scooter steals the seltzer? You want to play that one? Let's see where Scooter steals the seltzer. Scooter's a shifty one. You got to watch her. Steal seltzer. Let's see which one we got. Let's see. Where did I write the... Hold on. White Angel hates them. I wonder if it's... I'm trying to think. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to find it because it's a funny one, right? Gotta be this one right here. I'm going to change the title so it's easier for me to find it. Let me see. It's not that. No, it's not that one. We can listen. No, we can't listen to it. Well, hold on. Let's see if we can listen to that one. Hold on a sec. I have to write a new word cookies one, but I wasn't home to do it. I was trying to do it. All right, let me see. Oh, I think it is. I found it. Rambler's Roll. Okay. Let me see. Let's see if this... Because there's...
We all met up on mommy rambling, stories flying in the chat. From live stream nights to shallow beaches, now imagine all of that. Some of us met down in Eddystone, where the waves roll soft and slow. Not for the same old reasons, but family's what we know. We're the ramblers from mommy ramblings, this is how we roll. Shells and stories, laughs till morning, friends that fill the soul. From the live stream chat to shoreline walks, from inside jokes and friendly talk. talks. If you're rambling with the ramblers, you belong, you're part of all. Scooter tried to grab the last seltzer, moving backwards, thinking slick. Well, we all notice what she's doing. You can't hide that kind of trick. Scooter needs her ice for comfort, freezer packed, but that's okay. Ice cream cake that didn't freeze, right? Still the best we ate that day. Evie rescued Shell Adventures, 600 pounds before dark. Carolyn Lynn kept hauling treasures till the sky lost all its spark. And karaoke filled the evening. Evie sang while we all cheered. Scooter counted coins and laughter, memories we hold so dear. Whoa, we're the ramblers from mommy ramblings. This is how we roll. Shells and stories last till morning. Friends that build a soul. From the live stream chats to shoreline walks, from inside jokes and friendly talks. If you're rambling with the ramblers, you belong, you're part of all. And points direction, says she's never quite the best, but she knows plans and gentle wisdom, and we love her just the rest. Murder on crows, Windsward cookies, top woods bound without a fight. Heart keeps offering perspective, peace and love into the night. Buffy and Carolyn Schilling, storing treasure side by side. Jen keeps hyping, lights and cheering, building joy we can't deny. Denise learned decoupage magic, now it's something she creates. Amy jokes and asks, can you see me? We respond, you're always great. Sandy cooked the beachside dinner, crabs didn't stand a chance. Carolyn let out laughing, call me when it's time to dance. Later we return together, food that filled those hard plates. Simple moments, big connection, that's what makes the memories great. Trips to Charleston, Pineapple Fountain, photos like we all were there. Flat Sand Lee's post for silly pictures, showing friends we truly care. Jammy K and Tiny Crab, Scooter wanted pets to keep. Then she said, okay, release them. Lessons simple, memories deep. Final goal, where the goal, where the realm, where the rest of mommy realm. This is how we roll. Whoa, where the ramblers from mommy ramblers. This is how we roll. Shells and story rise till morning. Friends that fill the soul. Found a live stream to the shoreline, from the Jack to Carolina sand. If you're rambling with the ramblers, you're among the best in the land. And we melt the coast of 80 stone, where the tides and friendships go. That peaceful place we all return, where hearts can heal and stories burn. Yeah, we're ramblers, from mommy ramblings. This is how we roll.
Okay, so that's how we roll. And that's how Scooter tries to steal the seltzer. Oh my goodness. That's so crazy. I don't know what, I guess she thought the blue, I don't know, she thought blue rat, but it was like, it wasn't even blue raspberries. What was it? She just thought that was like, I guess the best flavor she's ever had. That was great, yeah. Oh my goodness. But, so Scooter, she didn't say who got her sick? Who got her sick? Who got her sick? That's what I'd like to know. Anyway, tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow is the 10th. Tomorrow's my parents' anniversary. My parents' wedding anniversary. And then Ethan is coming home so we can celebrate his birthday, because he was at a Yankee game last week. So she's probably not resting. Yeah, she's probably not resting. You mean right now, or that she's just not resting? I'd like to play a game, but I don't know what kind of game to play. I wish I had a game to play. I wish I had a game to play. Oh, thanks, Jen. I wish I had a game. Maybe we should play the word game, even though I didn't make a song for it. Let's play the word game, even though I didn't make a song for the word cookie game. It's word cookie time. Okay. Let's see. Daily puzzle. Okay, Murder's going to tell me I didn't get it. I got it this time, Murder. I got it this time, sorry. I gotta get some. And I really have to get some. It seems... Scooter's not a snitch. Not a snitch. Oh, to say who got her sick? Hi, Amanda. Oh, Amanda, I got your email. Hun, that lady, that was the first time I saw her. I hope she comes back. Because you asked me if I knew her. I wish I did. I wish I did. I don't know her. Are you going back to sleep? Okay, Amanda, get some good rest. Amanda, you used to have a little cute little elephant next to your name or something. I remember that. Now you don't have it anymore. What happened? What happened to the elephant? Obese. Wow, what a word. Sob. Uh-oh, hold on a minute. They hid your sob and a mob. Okay, and what do you have? No. No. Combs. Puff Daddy. And did you say comb? You didn't, but I put it in for you. Okay, I did. Yeah, my memory, yeah. I have not seen her, but if she comes back, we'll see. Where was she from? Oh, the lady from that came in here from Maine. The lady from Maine. Will you come back in? Okay. I'm going back home to Delaware for a trip with my family. I haven't seen them since I was 11. Oh, that sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. Are you excited about going there? That sounds fun. Are you going in the summer? Are you going to go on the beach? Let's see. Become. Hold on a minute. Very good. Oh shoot. Oh my gosh, I can't do this. Come on, I think it's this. It's bees. Please. Where's Bee Lady? Haven't seen her in a while. She kicked us to the curb, huh? I don't know. All right, let's see. We are going on June 5th. Oh, the day after my birthday. And you'll be back on June 11th. Okay, very good. Igloo murder. That's good. You're going by yourself or your whole entire family is going? Polo. Marco. Somebody said that in the store today. Marco. Polo. I was like, oh my gosh, guys, stop that. Olio. Olio. Extra word. Logo. Yeah, that's going to be, how low can you go? Logo. Gala. Yep, gala will be there. Lag, we have gap. I think we already, do we have gap? No. Okay, oil we have, pale, yep, lop. Yep, lop will be there. Pal, I think we put in there. Let's see. Gal, my pal, no, my gal, my pal, gal, my Sal. I don't know. What am I trying to do? Oh, lip. How about lip? And lap. We did lap. Log says murder. I can't believe you didn't get the big word murder. You're supposed to get the big word. Come on. Opal, we got. Loop. Oh, good, pretty girl. Yep, loop is there. Goal we have. How come murder didn't get the big word? Murder always gets the big word. What happened, murder? Oh, pool. Polo, Marco Polo in the pool. It's a hard one. You didn't get it? Really? Oh, you got it. I was going to say. Very good. Okay. What do you have? You have finally. You just finished a 72-hour water fast and you work in a restaurant? You have a restaurant? How did you do that? How did you do that? And why did you do that? Do you mean, wait, when you say a 72-hour water fast, was that intermittent fasting or did you really have nothing but water for 72 hours? Can you please tell me, please? That's amazing. You had nothing but water for 72 hours. You couldn't have coffee either or anything like that? Please tell me how and why. Oh my gosh, I don't know how you did that. If I didn't have some kind of coffee, I would be dragging like you could not believe. Only water and coffee. Oh, you got coffee black. 72 hours. Were you ready? Were you biting people's heads off? Like, what's wrong with Dookie? Oh, 72-hour water fast. Yeah. I would need a Snickers. Somebody would be like, "What? I'm not good. I'm not good like that. If I'm hungry, if I'm hungry, it's not good. I'll have like zero patience. I don't even understand." Oh my gosh, get out of here. Oh my gosh. You lost that much weight? Or you mean your sugar? You don't mean pounds, you mean sugar. You mean sugar level? You're starting, because that guy, that guy in the trial, he says he was like losing 60 pounds in 2 months on this diet. And then, do you mean, you have to mean your sugar levels or something, right? But that's still... There's only one end, though. You lost 37 pounds in 72 hours. You lost 37 pounds in 72 hours. Get out of here. Get out of here. How did you do that? 37 pounds? That's crazy. Oh, you didn't do it in 72 hours? Okay. I was going to say, oh, 2.5 months. Okay. How often do you fast like that, Bo? How often do you fast for 72 hours? What's the first thing you eat when you come off the fast? What do you eat? What's the first thing that you eat? What's the first thing that you eat when you come off the fast? Mary got nullified. Well, Mary is just the show-off, isn't she? Mary. Very good. Special level, Mary. You got an S. What happened covers a whole week? 12-hour fast or 10 hours are good. 72-hour fast, 12-hour eat window, and right back. What? For how? Wait. You only eat 2 times a week? Oh my gosh, Dookie. And you have a restaurant? Wait a second. You do a 72-hour fast where you have nothing but water and black coffee? And then you eat for 12 hours? And then you go back on 3 days of no eating? And then you can eat for 12 hours? And you do this for 2.5 months? Do you drive people in your life crazy? Like, are they like, oh, let's go here. Oh, no, I'm not eating. Oh, no, I'm not eating. Oh, my gosh. That's crazy. But what do you do? I mean, food is life. Life is food. I just don't know. Like, don't you go to the store and go, oh gosh, that fruit looks good or this looks good, and you can't have it? Huh. Like, if you were here, you'd be like, oh, I can't have ice cream cake. I'm sorry, it's your birthday and I can't have any. No, we can't go to dinner. No, we can't. Oh, try this bread. It's so good. Oh, no. See, I like to cook, too. Like, say, I want to make bread or something. And you're like, oh, can't have it. I don't know. I'm more the kind that just eat in moderation and do the exercise and stuff. I don't think I could do that, eating only twice a week. I don't think I could do that. I really don't think I could do that I don't think I could. And I don't think anybody would want me to. I really don't, because they'd be like, what's wrong with Mom? Oh my gosh. I'm not good when I'm hungry. I don't know. I don't think, yeah, I'm with you, Murder. I couldn't do that. Okay, let's see. What do we do here now? Sinful. Oh, I thought I did sinful. I did sinfully. I don't know. I couldn't do it though, but you don't understand though. You don't understand, Dookie. I would be biting somebody's head off. It wouldn't be pleasant. It would not be pleasant. Okay? It just would not be pleasant. Some people might not get like a raw nerve. I get like a raw nerve if I don't eat. It's not pleasant. A lot of people in my family are like that too. You know? Back away. Give him the food. Or Jimmy gets like that too now. He's just like, gotta eat. Gotta eat or you're just like crazy. You're crazy. Silly's already up there. Yeah, you gotta have hold of something. I mean, what did you have tonight? Was your night to eat? Yeah, I would be hangry. I would be hangry. You had chicken fried, spaghetti, and a sandwich. And a sandwich. It was a nice sandwich. It was a roast beef on rye. Remember those commercials for it? What was that rye bread back in the beefsteak rye? Remember? Did they even make beefsteak rye? Do you remember those commercials? They were like people from the city. I had a corned beef on rye. Remember that? It makes a nice sandwich. A nice sandwich. It was beefsteak rye. What is that? Is that silly? We have, oh, slightly? Is that slightly? Now, what do you have there? Oh, okay. Thought you said silly. Do you, yeah, oh my gosh. That commercial. I don't think they make it anymore, right? Your grandfather loved that one? The commercials were so funny because I had a roast beef and cheese and makes a nice sandwich, a nice sandwich. The marble rye, yeah. The one that they threw in the garbage and what's his name got it out of the garbage? Or no, it wasn't George eating a cannoli out of the garbage? But then I think somebody took a marble rye out of the garbage, right? Or didn't he get the marble rye out of the garbage and then he told everybody after he brought it that it was from the garbage or something? Oh my gosh. It makes a nice sandwich. A nice sandwich. Sandwich. What, Dookie? So glad you are okay. Now, what happened to Dookie? What happened to Dookie? I was 188 pounds before I got shot at the store. You got shot? Yikesies. How did you get shot? It was just a random attack? At your restaurant? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm glad you're okay. Wow. That's crazy. Why did he, was he at a robbery? Was he robbing you at a restaurant or was he just doing a ransom attack? Fun guy. Muffin. Top of the muffin. Remember that from Seinfeld? Filling. No. Fling. I thought we did that. Fling, flung, flung, flume. Flinging. Muffling. Very good, murder. I want to hear what happened to Dookie. Some bozos tried to rob you. At your restaurant? Oh my gosh. And they shot you? That's crazy. You're lucky they didn't kill you. Wow. Regin is always there. You got hit. Wow. Did they catch them? How long ago was it? You should call in one night. What case did you find us, Dookie? Did you come in under Corey Richins, or you came in under what case did you find us? That's crazy. Two years ago? Yikes. They got caught on 79 charges. Wow. Oh, you found us in Nancy Guthrie? I don't know why. Yeah. Well, see? Nancy Guthrie brought us together. Oh, boy. But that's crazy. Did they have masks on and stuff? Oh yeah, I was talking about the lady, yeah, the Corey Richins. Listen, did they have masks on when they tried to rob you? I think I did, Neil. Yeah, I did. Because if they didn't have masks on, you're lucky you're alive, because wouldn't they be afraid you were going to recognize them? Crazy. Oh yeah, they did? Okay. Were you alone? Were you all alone in there? And it's the same place that you have? That's scary. I know what type of time they were on. I know what type of time. Yeah, gosh, that's scary. Three people against one. Yikes. Is it the same? Is it your same business? Do you have any PTSD from that? You must, right? That was fast. Depot. What happened? Winds were same. Oh, you went right back to work? Yikes. No PTSD? Really? Yikes. Well, that's good, but wow. That is scary. Scary, scary. Scary stuff. Poet. Opted. Yeah. Toe. Oh, and toad. Yay, we did it. That is scary. Scary, scary. Well, that's amazing that you're okay. Wow. Ace is a face in the happy hardware place. Ace, ace, ace. Oh, deck, 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 deck. Okay. Da 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 da. I got it right, or deck, you said. Okay. I tried bait, I think. Let me see. I thought I did, yeah. Please fill us with your hope. What do you have? Dace? Dace is the place, the happy hardware place. Dace. That's crazy. I just... Hi, Amy. Hi, Amy. Hi, Amy. I was just thinking about toast. Lost in San Francisco. Oats. Uh-oh. Sola mia. Okay. Oat, dozy oats and little lambs eat ivy. Tots and lost and also, yeah. Lots of, yeah, I know, but they didn't go in. I did lot. No, there's lot. Okay, but lots didn't. Yeah, lot. You got lot. Okay. Tat, sola. No. Oats last. It is remember that song? It's the last song I'll ever write for you. That they've been leaving all the lights on, but this is the last song I'll ever write for you. It's the last time. When I was a little kid, I always thought, oh, that's so sad. That's the last time he's going to leave all the lights on for her. I haven't thought about that song in ages. Oh my gosh. It's the last time that I'll tell you. Right? It leaves all the lights on for her. I used to always think about that, like that way. Like, I don't know, I would just imagine, like when you ever just imagine you're in that song, you're driving by and all the lights are on, you're like, oh my gosh, he's there with all the lights on again, waiting for me. And then then he's like, that's the last time, and then like go by and the house is dark and you're like, oh, he forgot about me. He moved on without me. Yeah. You got 10 minutes ago? What did you get 10 minutes ago? What? What did you get 10 minutes ago? Stop it. Oh, that was easy. That was freaking easy. Why are these so easy? How come we're on this big level and we're getting such easy things? Why? What's going on? Is there a glitch in the game? Does anybody know why we're getting such easy and short puzzles? This is crazy. Like, we're ready to have an advancement. We got to play it to the advancement. Now we're too far. It's crazy. What's going on? What is going on? How is this doing this? I don't know. What the heck is going on? Wire. Like, how did we already get 101 extra words? We just emptied that. Horrific. Oh my goodness. Very good. But why is it getting so like this? Now watch, there'll be a really, really freaking hard. Why are these like this? Does anybody know why? We just leveled up. Why is it doing this? Now we got to get our advancement. We have to. Royal. Oh my gosh, this is horribly, and the other one was horrific. I feel like they're doing this just for us. I feel like they know we're doing this. And they're picking out stuff like this. What is this last one here? Roy? I don't think so. Oh, Boyle. Oily? Why are these so little? Murder? Okay. All right. Vivid. Oh no. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, Dookie. Yeah, everybody does it. Don't let it stop you. No. We all just do stuff. Yeah. Bites you got? Bites. Nope. Advised. Oh, they're really. Come on, what do we got? What do we got? Finally. Oh my gosh, murder. This is going to be the advancement. We got to play the next one. Clan, Finn, Fane. Final. It's the final countdown. Cliff, yeah. It's a final. You hate that song? Sorry. 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 I didn't mean to make you mad or cry. I didn't mean to make you cry. Hey, Cuff. Oh, you got that. Calf. What I got, calf? Oh, I know. Nail. Luna. Flan. That's it. Now we get an advancement. I can't believe it. But we got to, we're Starfruit now. We got to play this one. How come that was so easy? That whole thing was so easy, right? But now we got to get this one because we have to. That's what we do. Itching. Shoot. Oh my gosh, I can't do this tonight. It's not working. My mouse isn't working. Night, okay, icing. Right. We got to get this one so we can go to bed. We've always got to play the one after the advancement. Oh, hint, wait a minute. Uh-uh. Huh. Okay, let me see what this has got to be. Dot thigh. My eyes are now crossed. I know, Amy, we just need this one and we can go to bed, Amy. We just need one more and we can go to bed. Oh my goodness, how are we going to go to bed? Heart got that 10 minutes ago. What is it? There we go. Yay. Okay, we did good. We all pulled it together and we're a star fruit now. We were a passion fruit. We're a star fruit. We'll play more tomorrow. Love you guys. God bless. Thanks for hanging with me. Thanks for the very generous super chat, Dookie, and I'm glad that you didn't get you know what in that. So that you're here and that you're with us, all right? And everybody be good. I'll see you tomorrow. Be kind. Love you guys. Hype the video if you can. Hype it. Hype it. All right, we'll see you tomorrow, everybody. God bless. Prayers. May the Lord bless you and keep you. and protect you and give you his peace. And prayers for everyone in our community, because I can't even speak tonight. I cannot even speak tonight anymore. In our community, and I'm not drinking, because everybody needs them. So, yeah, prayers for everyone, and prayers for the world. We'll see you tomorrow, God willing. Love you guys. God bless. See you later. Now I got to figure out how to get us out of here. Let's see. Where's my thingy? My blingy. End stream. Good night, everybody. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you to everybody. Good night.